Comics of 100 Years Ago, December 24th, 1924. It's Little Orphan Annie by Harold Gray. Annie and Mr. Goodfellow are riding together in Mr. Goodfellow's car, and there are baskets of presents in front of them. Mr. Goodfellow says, "You see, Annie, on Christmas Eve, one should bring cheer to those less fortunate than oneself." They get out of the car in a tenement area, and Annie carries a basket, Mr. Goodfellow carries a basket, and Mr. Goodfellow also carries several parcels under his arm. "We'll take care of this poor family first. I know they're deserving." "I can hardly carry this basket, but I wish it was twice as heavy," Annie says. And now we see a family living in a tenement. It looks like the father is crippled. He has a crutch lying next to his bed. There are 4 kids and a baby. The mom is holding the baby sitting on a crate. This was typical at this time that many, many people would be crowded inside a tenement. There are patches missing from the walls and the ceiling. "Merry Christmas," cries Mr. Goodfellow. And in this final panel, just to know that this was a trope before television existed, Annie sits in an armchair being hit by the glow of the fireplace. If we didn't know this was 1924, we would think she was sitting watching TV. And Annie says, "Gee, I'm glad I gave that poor little girl my gloves. I wish I was rich and could give lots of things to poor people. It makes you feel so warm inside. When I see all those poor people, I realize how lucky I am," Annie says.